Traveling with an expired passport, how many problems or what kind of problems does that create for somebody who has a visa in that passport that's expiring or has already expired? Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Charles Raether. I'm the managing partner at AmLaw Group. And today I wanted to talk about this issue that people aren't always aware of. So I'm sure you're aware of if your passport's going to expire or not. I mean, that's a pretty obvious issue. But the one thing that people don't know about is it's not the end of the world as far as the visa goes. So an American visa is still valid even if the passport has expired. And that maybe lessens the burden for you. If your passport has expired, you don't need to go to the embassy to automatically just get a new visa for that passport. You can continue to use it. You'll have to travel with two passports, at least when you come to the US. One passport will have the visa, which is in the expired passport, and the other passport you need for purposes of identification. But there really shouldn't be any problems using the visa that's in the expired passport. Now, there is a practical side of this that sometimes does create some problems, and that is the fact that generally the CBP officers will not admit you to the US for a period exceeding the validity period of your passport. So if you've got an old passport but it hasn't expired yet, let's say it expires in 6 months, and you enter the US on an E2 visa. Generally with E2 visas, they allow entry for up to 2 years. By default, it's 2 years that they allow people to come to the US. But if your passport expires in 6 months, most likely, unless the officer overlooks this, most likely they will allow you to enter only for 6 months. So that is a practical inconvenience of the expiring passport, that it might limit for what period of time you'll be granted entry to the US. But besides that issue, it really should not be a problem. And once you get the new passport, again, you can continue traveling with the old visa and using and receiving the same terms of status every time you enter the US. So I hope this was of value to you, a little piece of information, a little life hack that not everybody knows about. If you have more questions about long-term status, business immigration, and relocating your company to the US and how to ideally do that, please reach out to us in order to give you best advice how to develop an effective strategy for you and your family.